Good evening, class. This is the experiment I have asked you to watch. In this experiment, we will be observing a physical change through celery and food coloring. For this experiment, you will need a tall, clear glass, water, any food coloring of your choice, scissors, and a celery stalk.
Tall glass. Then you will take a measuring cup and fill 1 cup of water. Then you will take the 1 cup of water and pour it into the tall glass. Then you will grab any food coloring of your choice. I have chose red because it is a darker color. Put however much as you think is needed until the glass is filled with that one color. Wait till it fills with that one color. Then, take the piece of celery stalk. Take your scissors and cut an end off the celery stalk, exposing the end of the celery stalk, leaving the leaves on the top. Take the celery stalk and gently place it in the tall glass filled with red food coloring or any food coloring of your choice. We will leave the tall celery stalk in the glass of red food coloring or any food coloring of your choice overnight. And then after that, we will observe it in the morning. Observe it right now, class, and write down on a piece of paper what it appears to look like right now without the red food coloring in the veins.
Welcome back, class. These are the pop questions I have left you off with. The first one is, what are some key factors of a physical change? Physical changes are changes that result in a difference of display without changing the composition. Key factors of a physical change. 1 is luster. Luster is the way something reacts to the light. 2 is malleability. It is the quality of a metal. 3 is ability to be drawn into the wire, such as copper. Copper can be pulled and stretched into a wire. 4 is the density, mass divided by volume, determines whether it can sink or float. Viscosity, which is the resistance to deformation of a particular chemical substance when force is applied. Solubility, is solid, liquid, or gas. You are able to dissolve a solid, liquid, or gas in another solid, liquid, or gas. Mass is the resistance of a force to attraction. Volume, the space a solid, liquid, or gas contains. The second question is, where have you seen any other physical changes around you? One common physical change is water to ice. Most of you have taken an ice tray, filled it with water, put it in the freezer, and an hour or 2 hours later, come back and realize that that water is now ice. Now you have taken the ice, put it in a cup, and filled it with water. All of those are physical changes. None of the time has the water changed its chemical makeup, yet just changed. The third question is, what do you think will happen to the celery stalk experiment? We will find this out very soon. The fourth question is, what is the difference between a chemical and physical change? A chemical change occurs when the substance composition is changed. When the bonds are broken and new ones are formed, it is a chemical change. Some properties of a chemical change include change in temperature, change in color, noticeable odor after the reaction has begun, and formation of a precipitate and formation of bubbles. We have noticed that through the food coloring, we have got celery that is now red. If we take the celery and look at the end, we will see a dark red, as well as the leaves. What has happened to this celery? Well, you may ask, how does the celery all red now? How did it get to the leaves? A plant absorbs water. And for a plant to absorb water, veins have to appear. By us cutting the end, we have exposed the veins. For the veins being exposed, now the water can go through the Through this experiment, we have learned that all plants need water to live, which is a basic necessity, as well as mammals all need water to live. In order for plants to get the water that they need to live, their veins have to be exposed to water through the ground. I hope you all have enjoyed this lesson. And to go back to our third question, what do you think will help into the celery stalk experiment? If you have answered, the water will be absorbed into the veins. If any of the answers have come up and you need to talk to me, please feel free to. On Monday, we will be going more into this lesson. So remember, class, because I only changed the red in the outer appearance, it is a physical change. This is something that happens every day. Not that everything is red or food colored, but that plants absorb water.